Yeah. What is up, everybody? We're going to be doing another motorcycle crash after action review, close calls, whatever it is on here. This one says, pretty girl, don't like motorcycles. Worst drivers ever, bad drivers, bikers 2020. Anyways, that's kind of what we're going to be going over today. We're going to be going over some of these things. We're going to talk about white, yellow, orange, red, brown stage, the planning system, you position yourself for safety, locate hazards, adapt to those hazards, and navigate around threats. You guys know all that stuff, right? You guys watch this all the time. We got a lot of videos on this channel. Anyways, I think we're just about to get in, right? Let's just go. You guys want to just start? I'm doing great. How you doing, Angel Crisis? Olivier Wegner, how you doing? Yeah, exactly. Only 30 people signed in. Jeez, man. Sick. How you sign in? You click that like button. Click that little like button, and you'll be able to get that sign in for today's credit for today's class. Let me know if you guys like it over there. You see how you guys have your chat? I like to have a little bit of the chitty chat going up. Just let me know if that's something you like. We're doing some new things here. Make sure you guys subscribe to the second channel. We do most of the motorcycle training on that channel. We do a lot of the after action reviews, a lot of the why here. How you doing, Robert? I see you here, man. Do you want your pink beard or you want your which one do you want? Which one do you want? Sorry, you've been around for way too long. You get to have the gray beard. How you doing, man? How's San Diego, man? Yeah, I'm good, Matthew. How you guys doing? I'm doing great. Angel Christ is doing good. In front of your bike, taking apart and eager to get it back together. Ooh, nice. Fierden, how you doing? How you doing? Thank you, Sick. I appreciate it. Steam clean the floor. Oh my gosh, you guys got it quite a bit. Let me know if you guys like that, okay? It's time to vibe. It's time to get to class, right? We're getting some class going. Got to be listening to Brian. Oh, okay, sweet. I ran. Oh wow. CV650R. Ooh, we're actually shipping out the giveaway bike tomorrow. I'm excited about that. All right, guys. You guys ready? Oh!
You idiot!
Oh, out of nowhere. Oh, no. Nice save. Oof. Huh. All right, that was an interesting one. That one came out of almost nowhere. Real quick, shout out to 99 Lives for having these awesome edits and videos and compilations for these live streams. It makes my life easier. You can barely see the vehicle in question that's going to do this way up there. Now, you have no indication, really. Like, this amount of space, like, I wouldn't even have known that's exactly where he was going to go. That's just not a good situation at all. Like, I see this one, like, sometimes it just baffles my mind. And there's times where you can't really spend too much time thinking about it because now you're just trying to figure out like the most random thing ever. It just doesn't really happen. There's no real pattern to this outside of maybe this vehicle switching lanes to the left. This guy's super impatient, so he swaps lanes that way, but he's cutting off this driver, which is this lane splitting. We got like 20,000 billion factors involved in this situation, and it's almost impossible to really judge what you should have done in this situation. See what I mean? Like that's a tough thing right there. Like you almost don't see that, and your assumption is he's going to stay in this lane, right? So I don't know why it was such a huge issue for this rider. It was almost like a panic, and rightfully so. This guy came out of nowhere. His nose is still pointed that way. More than likely, he's not going to continue going that way because he's going to hit that vehicle. But you don't know that when you're in the middle of riding. He's going to go this way because he got this open space. But man, is that such a panic, such a crazy thing. So really, the one thing that I can take away from this video is really what this rider, like, why he got surprised. That's what that is. It's surprised, right? He got surprised. It's not a panic. Like, this is almost a little bit different than a panic braking, panic swerve, panic dumping. This is more of I got surprised and I did grab, but then I understand what's going on and I was able to get myself out of that situation. And that's what happened there. Not much we could do there. Mitchell Pilot 909 for the $10 donation. Hope all is well. Your videos are very informative. Thank you. I appreciate it. All is well. So watch this. Like, it's just going to be like like, whoa, it scared me. Okay. Too much rear brake on that one. Almost fishtailed it. But now we're going to go into the back of this vehicle. Buddy was able to modulate his speed, deceleration, braking, all that stuff. And he was able to get out of the way. So he was able to get out of there. And now he's checking mirrors to see if he's going to get hit by a vehicle on the other side. So he is aware of like all these things except for that one vehicle that stuck out. And there's no fault to that. Human brains, human eyes, human everything. While we're riding, we really can't capture everything. So when I see this, to me, it's like I'm just very happy for him. I'm very happy for this rider that was able to get out of it. Not much you could have done. Not much you could have done. He did everything he could, though. We typically see this type of stuff, and they crash. They'll just straight up crash. But he was aware enough, even after going to the brown stage for a quick second, to get back into red, to get back into orange. And in reality, that's all you can wish for. That's really all you can wish for in something that scary. So kudos to this guy. Dude, San Diego's been hot. Oh, my gosh. It's like, I think Phoenix had 160 days this year of 100 degrees or more. Tucson is close to that. So, damn, I'll trade your weather any day. Oh, another crazy panic. Good braking. Side of the vehicle once again. There you go.
You idiot!
Let's go back to that one. Oh, Made Man Henry with the $14.99. Appreciate what you do, brother. New rider here. Thank you so much for the donation. I really do appreciate it. Appreciate the super chats. Appreciate the donations. You can click the link in the description to do it that way if that's how you prefer, because I know some places don't have super chats, but I really do appreciate it. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. All right, so this one is definitely going to be that side of the vehicle path of travel violation style thing. Now, this right here, this right here, right there, is what I typically see and what you typically see when you're out riding, okay? You have somebody waiting to turn, correct? So whenever you see somebody waiting to turn, it should put you into an orange stage. Now, one thing I want you to pay attention to is this speedometer when we're getting close to it. Now, it's not about how fast he's going. It's about what happens to the speed. So we're going to watch it real quick. Don't even pay attention to the car. 40 now, okay? I know the YouTube bar is right there, but now we're going 40, okay? So 48 to 40, and that's all it took to prevent you from pretty much being like right here, okay? That's what it took. So this little space that we gave ourselves by decelerating bought us time within here to make a decision. So what's going to happen here is this vehicle is going to keep going this way, and then you're going to have a gap open up probably like right here. And that is what happens when you give yourself some time by deceleration, okay? Now he's going 32. I know I'm in the way. He's going 32 miles an hour, so he's decelerating even more and bought himself even a bigger gap behind the vehicle. So that's what I wanted you guys to see on that one, but let's go ahead and move forward just a little bit more on this. And so we should be in orange stage. Now, what is he doing? He doesn't have his hands on the brakes. He's getting ready to honk his horn. Okay? So this is, to me, a wasted movement. I would rather keep my hands all the way wrapped around those handlebars and those grips and reaching with my fingers on both ends and just covering and getting ready, okay? Now, it doesn't mean I'm going to slam the brakes and the clutch at the same time when I get into a panic. What it means is I'm getting ready for something. So if I have to decelerate, and that's how I'm going to, or if I'm going to have to engine brake and decelerate, I'll do that. If it means I have to squeeze that front brake, I'll do that. It all depends on what it is that I need to do. But right here, when you go into orange stage, don't use your horn. Cover those brakes instead. That's all that is. That's all that is. I just want you guys to remove some of these wasted movements in that aspect. So cover those brakes. Okay, so this right here is the moment he perceived that it was going to be a threat. So he perceived, because watch his right hand, perceived, and now, soon as he touches, that's the reaction. So at this point, all we have is total stopping distance up until we get to that car. So we have this much room. So great. Now we have the total stopping distance for our braking for the red stage maneuvers. But what do we have when it comes to the secondary backups? Now, I like to swerve way more than brake, but I will brake then swerve or swerve then brake if I have to. But if I have to, I'm going to go into this next lane, and then if I have to, again, get back into my lane. That way I can still maintain that gap behind the vehicle. So always have a backup. Just remember to remove that horn from your emergency set of skills and utilize the horn in the yellow set or maybe even the orange set to where it's not an emergency. I have to do this in order to save my life. It's more of a, hey, look at me. Okay, now I have to save my life. Now I'm going to go do something else. Don't use it in your emergency kit. Okay, think of it as like it's inside your trauma kit. And the only thing that really saved him was the braking. Okay, we're going 29 now. The only thing that really saved him was the braking. But prior to all of this, side of the vehicle. Side of the vehicle should really set you up for having this mentality of something is going to happen, okay? Right there, going to orange stage. Simple as that. You take this far above motorcycle safety and auto safety, you're taking on mental health and emotional well-being. Thanks for being a voice among the noise. Angel Crisis, you're amazing, man. Thank you so much for the donation or the super chat of $24.99. Man, damn, that's crazy. I really do appreciate it. Really do. I think there's more. I think there's more to it when it comes to motorcycles. You know what I mean? Oh, I didn't know there's more.
Are you that impatient that you have to almost kill us?
No, I was not trying to kill y'all.
You pulled out in front. It wasn't safe for you to pull out. You nearly pulled out in front of me. With my girlfriend on the back of this thing, it's hard to stop. That was dangerous and it scared the crap out of both of us.
Well, I apologize. I was
Thank
not
you.
trying to do that.
Thank you for apologizing. Only pull out if it's safe to do so, please.
Okay.
Thank you very much and have a great day. I'm sorry for yelling at you.
That's all right. I understand.
Okay, have a good day.
All right, so that last section now, this is kind of going back to what you said, Angel Crisis, is that the adrenaline, the fear that was associated with this this motorcyclist really overcame a lot of the judgments of what he should have done. He did a good job though. He spoke his mind. He spoke what he had to say. I didn't know he had a passenger on the back this whole time. So even with that, guys, if you're gonna have a passenger, you still need to practice your red stage maneuvers. You can still practice with a passenger in a parking lot of your braking and swerving. That way you have more of a confidence in case some of these things happen. One of the things here that I really want to take away is you can hear it in his voice. Okay, you can hear it in his voice towards the end. That men. This is typically the voice we have when we are overwhelmed with something, okay? You start to get, it's like your trachea starts to close in a little bit. And the thing is, that is a lot of fear. It's a lot of, and it's hard for men to speak about emotions, but it's a lot of fear involved in that. Just listen to his voice. Just listen to his voice towards the end.
For you to pull out, you nearly pulled out in front of me. With my girlfriend on the back of this thing, it's hard to stop. That was dangerous and it scared the crap out of both of us.
Well, I apologize. I was
Thank
not
you.
trying to do that.
Thank you for apologizing. Only pull out if it's safe to do so, please.
Okay.
Thank you very much and have a great day. I'm sorry for yelling at you.
That's all right. I understand.
Okay, have a
The
good day.
please. The please. I heard it. Scary. Good braking. Good braking.
Please. Have a good day.
There we go. Exactly, Angel. You know, it's like people that have felt it know it. You know what I mean? All right, let's take a look at this one more time. All right, so why do you think these cars, both vehicles, switched lanes? Why do you think that?
Okay, have a good day.
Yeah, it's the same guy. Why do you think these cars over on this right side decided to switch lanes in front of us? Basically in front of us because we're lane filtering between both lanes. Technically, we're not lane filtering right now because we have our own lane, but once vehicles come, we can lane filter, and this looks like it might be California. So why did they start to switch over this way? It's because our lane is moving compared to their lane. So you have to be very careful with that. When you see this pattern, okay, just like the side of the vehicle, when you see this pattern, get ready for anyone to lane merge. Now, a lot of people are saying, well, let's be in lane position 3. Oops, let's go. I'm terrible at counting. Lane position 3. That way people in their mirrors can see me. That's what I hear that all the time. It's like, be in lane position 3 so people in their mirrors can see me. It doesn't happen. It doesn't happen if you're in lane position 1, 2, or 3, or if you're right next to them. They don't see you. They won't see you, because just like motorcyclists, when I say that there's a ton of things to take in and you can't handle every single factor, that's why you should minimize as many factors as possible. Same thing with car drivers. The problem is car drivers don't get the training, so they can maybe only handle 5 things at once. Motorcyclists with training probably handle 20 things at once. And these are all just throwing away numbers. This is just, you know, we can handle more than a typical car driver. That's why when you go out and get a motorcycle class, you're going to become a better driver, because you start to recognize a bunch of other hazards and different things. So I don't trust the fact that if I'm in lane position 3, these people will see me in their mirrors. I don't trust that. I'm going to put that responsibility of my own safety with me. I don't want to put it in somebody else's hands, okay? I want to have power over my own safety. So when I see something like this, it doesn't really matter what lane position you're in when it comes to vision, okay? It doesn't matter when it comes to vision. What it matters is your space cushion. That's what I care about. I want to stay away from other vehicles. Now, this wall is not going to jump out in front of me, so I will be fine when I stay next to the wall. So I will be in lane position 1 or 2, so maybe like lane position 1.5. That's probably where I'll be staying in that lane. That way I have a bigger space cushion from anybody in the other lane, instead of being, let's get a different color, instead of being right here where I only have maybe this much, geez, I can't even draw this much space cushion. Now, it doesn't seem like much, but that little bit really does matter. So that is where I would be. I would be in lane position 1.5. This way I can accelerate or decelerate if I had to. So why are these people going over? That's the biggest question here. Okay, this is what I want you to prepare for, is because this lane is going slower than our lane, which is this lane right here. If that's the case, if you're ever a driver, which I'm sure a lot of you are, if you're in a lane that's going slower and the lane next to you is going faster, you're going to merge into that lane. Simple as that. But the thing is, we're the motorcyclists in the path of travel of that person wanting to do their thing. So we have a possible collision, and that's what happens here. So as soon as that happens, we hear the horn going off. We don't like what's happening, and he's starting to apply some brake pressure. Okay, so he's applying his brakes. That's great. So now we have only this much total stopping distance. So now we have to make sure we stop in time. Now, the only way that's going to happen is with good progressive brake pressure. So you start applying some brake pressure so you get that weight to that front end and squeeze more and more and more until you come to a stop if you have to. You only have to slow down enough so you don't hit something. There it is. Good progressive brake pressure. We don't really have a hazard of this guy stopping and backing up into us. We just have to maintain as much of a space cushion as we can. This is not enough space cushion for me, but in an emergency situation, this is all we could do. From here, I would just maintain 14 miles an hour until the car in front of me increases the gap for me. Okay, so I can't go backwards to increase my space cushion, but this Chevy Colorado can keep going faster and faster and faster while I maintain 14. And then when I feel comfortable, I'm going to get up to speed and maintain my spot with him. That's what I'd be doing in that. And you can even see it right there. We have another vehicle wanting to switch over. So now you're just going to have a bunch of people switching over. So be very aware, be very careful with that. Increase your space cushion, increase your bubble, increase your vision, get good line of sight, keep practicing. Raphael, how you doing, man? Yeah, Viper, he did handle it really well. Oh, there's the panic brake. The Black Star, how you doing? Awesome. So happy for you. Side of the vehicle once again. And that is why I want you guys to pull in the clutch when you do emergency braking. So take a quick look at this. Okay, he's starting to upshift, so I'm assuming he's coming from another light. Okay, now 43 kilometers an hour, he's getting ready to shift. He's got his throttle down. He's going to go ahead and shift up. There's the shift. Now, here's the problem when it comes to this. We have terrible line of sight. You can't see anything around these vehicles. You can't see anything at all, and all we have is just this tiny area to work in, okay? Lane position 1, 2, and 3. Okay, terrible drawing, Daniel. But the thing is, this is all we have to work with. So if we can't escape left, we can't escape right, we can't do anything because of the median of cars, all we can do is accelerate or decelerate for our escape routes. If that's the case, you have to be really good with your braking, and you have to be really good with your acceleration in terms of how you modulate it. This is the same concept when it comes to lane filtering. This one, you just have a little bit more options because it's a little bit wider. So let's move forward just a little bit. Actually, before we do that, I want you guys to see this real quick. Why would the median have a break in it right there? Okay, so the median has a break in it right there, and we have a median all the way down here. Why would there be a break in the median? Okay, that's kind of what it looks like. Why would there be a break? It's because you got an intersection right there. So once again, you got another clue that something could possibly be coming into your path of travel or going to your path of travel. So when you see a break in a median, that is meant for cars to get through. It's not meant for pedestrians to walk over, because pedestrians can walk over the median anytime they want. This is meant for vehicles to go through that. Guys, always look for these clues. Sides of the vehicle. Lane is not moving, but your lane is. A break in the median. You have the lights. You have the chevrons. You have the signage. The reason why I bring all that up is because in the fire service, that is the type of stuff I would look for to make sure I am being safe while driving code 3 with an ambulance or fire truck. Okay, I'm obviously looking at the road. I was taught in the International Association of Professional Drivers for the licensure, the certification. It's not a license, it's a certification for me to drive these things. And the thing is, we were told to look for as many clues as possible, especially with all the lights, with everything going on, because you can't see everything very well, especially at night. So you're looking for these little things that, especially that are reflective, like signs. I'm always looking for these things. So little clues, you start to paint a picture within your mind of where you're going, how you're going, what things could happen, and you start to really just play and paint a picture, okay? Play and paint a picture. Jeez, come on, Matt. I'm reading. This script sucks. All right, fix the teleprompter. So there's that side of the vehicle right there. So this is one of the big indicators, okay? Remember, there's that break in the median, so it looks like he can do this, right? That's what you got to watch out for. You really got to watch out for that. So now that we see the side of the vehicle, we should be covering those hands right there. We should be covering that, okay? Let's go ahead and close that for a quick second so you guys can see this. So cover that front brake. All right, cool. You maintained your clutch. Okay, let's maintain this. Okay, let's squeeze that front brake at least a little bit to get ready. Find an escape path. We can't swerve. So really all we have is braking and maybe acceleration. That's all we have, and that's a scary thing when it comes to riding in town. So there's that reaction. Okay, you heard the horn before he put his fingers on the brakes. Wasted movement in an emergency. Stop doing that. Only use the horn to grab somebody's attention if it's at all wanted. Okay, the needed portion of grabbing this person's attention, that's great. You need to grab their attention so they stay there. But I don't trust that. I'm going to brake. I'm going to swerve. I'm going to do something else. They're going to see you, whether it's last second or right now, or they're not going to see you. We talk about inattentional blindness, emotion-induced blindness. But this right here is a scary thing. So you need to start applying the brakes. Now, this is why I tell you to squeeze in the clutch at the same time we do emergency braking. Why? He stalled. Now, imagine if there's a vehicle behind him that wasn't paying attention, now hit you. You see what I mean? This is why I want you guys to squeeze in the clutch when you apply the brakes like that. That way you can at least get it out to the friction zone and get it in gear, the right gear that you need, and go. Thank you, Black Star, for becoming a member, baby. Oh, panic braking. The Black Star. Woo! All right, so laughing is a natural human response after surviving danger. All right, but why are we in this position in the first place? It looks like he is hauling butt around this area, okay? So he's going 59. It looks like 59 miles per hour around this corner. Unsure why when he knows that there is people here and that there's an intersection here. So 59 miles per hour going around a corner is not a good spot, not a good speed for this. So here's the thing. He wasn't being able to stop in time. So as much as we can, say, you shouldn't have done that. Is that 70 actually? Is that 59 or 70? Let me see. 1 second. Oh. Whatever. Anyways, he couldn't stop in time. So braking in a corner is pretty scary unless you know how to do trail braking. So he couldn't stop right here. So what he tried to do now is, oops, I got to find an escape path. And he did. So he put himself in this situation. If somebody else put him in this situation, it would have been like 100% great. But the simple fact that he put himself in this situation, it's kind of like, oh, okay, you did terrible, but then you did a good job saving yourself. Don't look at it as well, I can keep doing this kind of stuff. That's not the case. If you ever put yourself in a situation where you keep doing it over and over and over and over again, and you keep getting out of it because of skill set that you have, you need to start looking into maybe stop doing that. That way you don't have to keep using your skills. So he was about to run into this. Okay, he was about to run into this. You see the braking, you see the fishtailing, everything. Luckily, he was able to stop applying those brakes and go this way. Very lucky. And here's another thing. He's very lucky that this spot wasn't just for incoming traffic or oncoming traffic. It is actually a spot that he could have gone. Side of the vehicle. Good brakes. Good brakes.
Oh my God.
So this one, same thing. All right. So right about here, we have somebody coming out. Now, typically this wouldn't be a natural, like, well, I got to go into orange stage. It's because he has to cross 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lanes to get into our lane. So to me, it's like, okay, well, I see him coming out. It's not that big of a deal. But, let's go into more like a yellowish orange. Right now, it's still yellow. Okay, it's still a yellow stage. I'm not too concerned too much about it. My biggest concern is when he starts to do this. Okay, as soon as he enters the roadway, he made a choice of, I'm going to go. Now, what he should be doing is going into the first available lane and doing that. Now, that's exactly what he's supposed to be doing, but I don't trust drivers. I just don't trust drivers. Do you trust anybody, Matt? No? Yeah, I don't trust drivers. I don't trust a lot of people. So when I see that, now I'm in orange stage. Okay, now the side of the vehicle is actively moving. Got to get myself ready for anything and everything. 99% of the time, nothing happens, but I'm still prepared for that 1%, okay? Don't be complacent. So this whole time I'm looking at him, but you know what? It's like this, we're like intersecting way too close to each other. We're intersecting like, this is like the perfect momentum of everybody just coming together. I don't like it. I'm just either going to accelerate at this point, might look a little paranoid, or I'm going to decelerate. Now, for me, I'm on a Harley Davidson. It looks like it's a Harley Davidson. Might as well have some fun. Hear the engine roar. Hear the pipes go. All 27 horsepower of it. And then go ahead and take off. Now, this guy's not going to be able to keep up with that. I don't know how. It's a Harley. But anyways, the thing is, I don't like the fact that I'm technically in their blind spot. Okay, so I'm like right next to this. This is the blind spot. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Okay. He did good braking though. Good braking. Moved out of the way.
Oh my God. I got it. I gotta get behind them.
Not always.
Oh, oh, motorcycle crash.
Rescue a rider.
Damn.
Fox.
You guys going? Hey, you want help? You guys good? I'm good, bro. All right, man. The only thing I could do is just help them up. You know?
Scarlet. So real quick, pre-tam, is it fine to engine brake while setting up for a corner? Engine braking, the only time you're going to engine brake is when you're downshifting. So if you need to downshift prior to the corner because you're going too fast in the corner, you feel like a lower gear is going to be the better option for you, then yeah, go ahead and do that. But don't do it in the corner unless you're really smooth. I still won't recommend it. Remember, always slow look, press, and roll. The slow portion can come from your front or rear brakes, or start doing your trail braking, or it could be from engine braking prior to that. But just remember, the only time you engine brake is when you're really downshifting. So let's say you're going from fourth to third gear. Can you make that turn in third gear, or did you need fourth gear to do that? So this is where you start going into that nuanced answer of, well, should you or should you not? Well, it all depends on the corner. Me personally, I prefer, if I was going to go into that corner, if it was like the normal speed corner, I would just slow down with a little bit of front brake, and then go ahead and ease onto that throttle through the turn, have a maintenance throttle, things like that. So this situation right here, this is going to be, looks like in California, but we have people wanting to go forward. He has his mirrors up so he can lane filter a little bit better. So that does remove a lot of your, it removes a lot of your vision from side to side. So you really have to start doing head checks, and that's really what that is. But if you do notice, he's going 15 miles per hour, so it's not that bad. You know, you do it if you have to. Everyone's kind of stopped.
Oh my God.
All right, so we got these Harley riders off to the right wanting to basically lane filter too, but they're going a little bit faster. Okay, we're going 22. They might be going 30 something, 35. Still not that bad, but just realize, especially, I'm going to go ahead and put this away so that you guys can see a lot of this stuff, especially that these bigger bikes, they're a lot wider, so good luck trying to lane filter, and that's why he has his mirrors up, okay, because his mirrors are sticking out a little bit, so he's got these bigger bikes wanting to lane filter. So be very aware of that. Sometimes they close in on you. Sometimes they give you the space. Sometimes they don't do anything, and then they hit you like this.
I got it.
You hear the engine revving? That's like their version of auditory. Listen to me. I'm coming. The loud pipes save lives? No. Sorry, guys. I'm sorry. Please, somebody send me a study that says that's the truth. I don't know who came up with it, but auditory in a car like this, and especially all these cars, you're not going to be able to pinpoint where it's coming from. Your pipes are shooting backwards, for one thing. So you can't hear and tell where somebody's coming. Okay, it's just as bad as the footsteps in Call of Duty Warzone. So you're not going to be able to figure that out. Okay, so what really is going to grab a driver's attention is vision and lights. So like lights, like not strobe lights, but pulsating lights that you can have with a headlight. You can have a modulating headlight. Little things like that is going to grab people's attention. But for the most part, you're not going to grab anybody's attention with auditory. Horns maybe, but now we're honking horns trying to get through. It's just a crap show.
I gotta get behind them. Oh.
So he's like, I'm gonna get behind them. And that it shouldn't be part of your ego. That should not be a part of what you want to do just because somebody else is doing something and getting through. Okay, just ride your own ride.
Oh,
So this is the moment he realized that they crashed. This is the moment they realized they crashed. So part of the Smart Rider principles is rescuing another rider with medical training. So this is when you start going through your scene size up. You start doing your initial assessment. You just realized, I'm assuming he sees at least one bike on the ground, so maybe one patient. So this is where you start to go through that checklist of what do I need to do? What do I need to do? What do I need to do?
Motorcycle crash.
Okay, right here, we have 2 patients at minimum. Okay, whether he's unhurt or not, that's still 2 patients, 2 motorcyclists based off of, let's say, 35 miles an hour hitting the ground. You can have some bad issues. You can have broken bones. You can have road rash and a bunch of other things. So you can have some venous bleeding, maybe even arterial if you get really unlucky. So this is where you have that kit just in case.
Damn.
So that right there, it's a little freaky. It's like the dude's on the ground. What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? Let's go ahead and put this back up.
You guys coming?
Boom, right there. That is walking wounded, green, not yellow, red, or black stage. In the triage, is it green, walking wounded? Not a bad thing. This is actually a good sign. So that means he has structural stability to his legs, at least to his right arm. He didn't grunt with pain. She's freaking out, but not a big deal. She wasn't involved in any type of medical incident, trauma incident. So now it's just a matter of, hey guys, you good? You good? You good? We all good? Okay, cool. It's not your mercy. Remember that.
Hey, you want help?
That's not blood. Don't worry.
You guys good? I'm good, bro. All right, man.
That's simple as it. All he did was walk up, stop to assist, ask if they needed help. They said no. End of story. Go on with your day. You did a good job for the community, did a good job for the biker community by stopping and helping. Simple as that.
The only thing I could do is just help them up, you know?
Oh, wasn't paying attention. So that whole thing when I said wasn't paying attention, I truly do mean it. Now, is it his fault? No. It's not the rider's fault, but he wasn't paying attention. Why did I say that, though? I said it because he's paying attention to the rider in front of him. He's not paying attention to what's in front of the rider in front of the rider. Okay, so part of riding your own ride is seeking your own vision, seeking your own path, seeking your own line, seeking your own escape paths, and not following the person in front of you that is doing the same thing that you're supposed to be doing. Okay, so if that person in front of you just emergency brakes for no reason, and you don't know why, you're not going to do the same amount of braking as the person in front of you because you don't know why. Okay, maybe he's braking for something. I don't know, but you're going to have a reaction time that's less than his. You're going to react way after his braking because you have to go through the whole perception reaction and then you start to brake. Another part of this is, you know, it happens in corners all the time. It happens in the streets all the time. Just keep looking forward. Stop paying attention to the person in front of you. Now, the whole point of this is so you can pay attention to what's in front of you. And right about here, we're starting to apply the brakes. This guy's already been applying the brakes, though. Let's keep going. There's the running lights, okay? Come on. Come on, YouTube. Come on, YouTube. You could do it. A couple frames at a time. There's the brakes. Okay, that's the moment he applies the brakes. Now, we're not going to apply the brakes that quickly because we have to wait to see his brake lights happen, and then we perceive, and then we react to his brake lights. Now, he reacted way late. Now, it's the cop's fault in that situation. I don't know what the heck he was doing. But the thing is, he reacted way late to the cop. Now we're going to react way late to him, and that's going to set up a cascade of dumb stuff. It's going to suck. We're not going to stop in time. So you see it in his braking. So watch. I'm going to go ahead and put it on slow-mo. So half speed. Watch him apply the brakes. Watch him start to dive down on his front suspension. And then all of a sudden we start to apply the brakes. It's a little too late. Now we apply. And what happens is we applied too much because we had to make up for it, and it doesn't work that way. You're going to lose traction.
All that I could do is just help him up, you know?
MT Rider, how you doing, man? Doing great. Doing great. Thank you for asking. Neighborhoods. Oh! So one of the things that happens when we do these after action reviews is we're literally looking for crashes, or we're looking for hazards, we're looking for factors, we're looking for things to come out and get you. That's what you should be doing anyways when you're riding. Okay, the ride isn't supposed to just be, I'm going to go have some fun and not a big deal, and then something happens. No, we're looking for things that will come out and kill us with these videos. You should be doing the same thing while riding. Now, you practice, and you're going to get to the point where it's not that big of a deal. You're not paranoid. You're having a good time finding these hazards. I have a great time playing video games, and here's the thing. I'm not scared of dying in a video game. I'm looking for the hazards. I'm looking for the targets. I'm looking for the things I got to jump on, platformers, all those things. I'm looking for the little things, and it's a game to me. I want riding to be game and fun for you, okay? The thing is, you still got to look for the hazards. That's part of the game. Okay, you don't want to die in the game. There's no respawns. Okay, right there. You can barely see it, and it's really tough with camera angles, because when you're out on the bike, and let me know in the chat, when you're out on the bike, you almost see everything. That's the one beautiful thing about riding a bicycle, or not bicycle, a motorcycle. I like riding bicycles too. Is that you don't have the cage. You don't have the A-frame bars. You know, when you're driving, you're like, oh, I can't see around the bar when I'm turning left. You know, it's like, oh, I got a blind spot and I'm trying to... No, you have 360-degree spherical whatever vision. And that's the beauty of it. So when you see something like this and all of a sudden it starts to disappear when you're traveling, that means it's moving. So as soon as you see that wasn't there a couple seconds ago, that wasn't there a split second ago. Okay, that's a scary situation. But here's the cool thing. This is what happens when you get a lot of training. This is what happens when you go to a parking lot and you go to Motorcycle Training Concepts YouTube channel. You could practice all your stuff. Is that you can have one of two options. You can, let's go ahead and use a different color. You can brake right there. That's your total stopping distance. That's how much time you have to stop. Okay? Or you can decide to go around and navigate the threat. Planning, position yourself for safety, locate hazards, adapt to those hazards. But if it becomes a threat, navigate those threats. This is a threat to your life. A hazard is like some gravel on the road. Adapting to it is just moving over a different lane position. Positioning yourself for safety is the first aspect of it. That way you position yourself for the best vision, best space cushion position for safety. But if you have to, you have basically two things you could do. Is you can brake or swerve. And if you're pretty good at it, you can brake, then swerve, swerve, then brake. And then sometimes if you're really, really good at it and with a lot of practice, you can brake and swerve. I'm not talking stopping and swerving. I'm talking applying some deceleration and swerving. But this is what happens here. You know, subconsciously, unconsciously, whatever you want to call it, he's going to brake a little bit and then swerve. I take that back. He's going to accelerate and swerve. So did the horn save his life, or did swerving save his life? And when I say save his life, most of the time I truly mean it. Hitting the broadside of this vehicle, getting ejected up and over, landing on your neck, that's death. Especially at this speed. Okay, 25 miles an hour in the neighborhood. I don't know if that's what he's doing. Maybe he's doing 35. But the thing is, it could easily be death. Hossein, how you doing, man? Side of the vehicle, these roundabouts. Haven't you guys noticed that on these roundabouts in obviously different countries, the United States for some reason doesn't like roundabouts. This is the issue of merging vehicles. With intersections, it's an issue of path of travel, basically broadsiding somebody, T-boning somebody. With roundabouts, yeah, it's a little hectic, but you're doing glancing blows. So the severity of incidences is less than intersections, but I still see a lot of problems when it comes to roundabouts. So roundabouts aren't the perfect solution to intersections, but it definitely does reduce a lot of severity of injury. Anybody else think that way too? I don't know. It's just the more I look at this, the more I watch these videos, I see these roundabouts as not being the problem. It's always going to be the human, but I see it having some form of solution for it. The cool thing though with these roundabouts, yeah, just play with a little thought game with me, guys. This is what I love doing with you guys. It's a live stream. With roundabouts, you have vision all around, right? With intersections, you don't have vision. We'll see a video pretty soon, I'm sure, of an intersection close call. You have all this vision, so you see these vehicles way ahead of time, right? So that gives you time to navigate this. So you see, look how far away you see it.
Whoa, you? Ow. Wait. Bit sooner.
That was...
Idiots. Whoa. Make a decision that fucking late.
I want to go through a little bit of psychology with you guys. Okay, so let's watch this real quick. This part right here, and then those 3 steps afterwards of like, oh, that's your adrenaline dumping out of your system. It goes in that quick, and it's your body's like your conscious part of your body like wanting to get rid of it. It's that fight or flight. He's wanting to fight, but he can't, so he's vocalizing his fights. What's up, Lies in the Skies? How you doing?
Bit sooner. What fucking idiots. Whoa. Make a decision that fucking late.
That right there is his adrenaline really overtaking. That's how quick these hormones get shot into your body and can affect what you do. It's scary. It's cool. I just like to share a little bit and have you guys be aware of it. You know what I mean? So right here, we have multiple vehicles right here, and we have this guy right here. What is it that you can't see? You can't see what the vehicle is in there. That's fine. Okay, whatever. The thing is, once we get closer to this vehicle, we can't see around him. He's got an indicator, but his last second. Always have to assume that somebody's going to do this to you when you're this close. They're going to do something, especially if you already had brake lights on. This is a scary situation. So when I talk about positioning yourself for safety, whenever I'm riding, I'm either in this lane position or this lane position. I don't like being... Yeah, this is live. Cloud Central, how you doing? I don't like being in lane position 2. If there's a vehicle in front of me, the only time I'm in lane position 2 is when there's nobody in front of me. Or if there's somebody in front of me, but way ahead to where they're like a little tiny dot. And it's kind of like this aspect right here. I'm super close to you. My finger is blocking a lot of the vision of me. The further you get away from that person, look how much more you could see around that person. It's a pretty easy concept. Pretty easy concept. So now you're super far away from my finger, and you could see everything. But if all of a sudden you're riding and all of a sudden that car is getting like this now, it's getting like this now, it's getting like this now, it's getting like this now, you're going to have issues. that means you need to decelerate or move into a better position for vision. Interesting. Oops.
Wait. Bit sooner.
Bit sooner.
What f***ing idiots. Whoa.
Yeah, I don't like Olivia. I don't like 2-lane roundabouts. It confuses the crap out of me. Ooh, shift. Come on.
Hey there.
You hear the bike lugging? You hear the bike lugging? Scarlett, you should know about this. Are those like straight pipes, or is that literally like he's in too high of a gear going too slow? You know what I mean? Woo. Two-wheel therapy. I'm doing great. I hope you are, man. I really hope you are too. I personally was very scared of these two streets only because I could never see the cars in the stops because the cars always parked on the street blocking my view. Brian, yeah, vision is huge, guys. Vision is very big when it comes to motorcycling. It's big when it comes to anything that's moving, okay? When I see something like this, lane position 1, 2, 3. Now, since this guy is way over here, I want to see through here. Now, the biggest problem that I have with that is that means I have to be right here. And that means I'm close to this person. So when I talk about position for safety, and I have that video on my Motorcycle Training Concepts channel, and I also have it on this channel if you want to watch it, is that you really have to modulate how you do things. Might have been in straight, been in third gear, yeah. You have to modulate how you do things. So what I do, there's no specific detailed. Lane position 1 is always the best. Lane position 2 is the best. I hate when people deal in absolutes, okay? You know, Sith. Anyways, I'm more of a gray Jedi. The thing is, when it comes to this, I want to make sure I am focused on vision and escape paths. That is what I care about. And space cushions. So part of that, sorry. Vision, escape paths, space cushions. That is what I do. That is, I position myself for those 3 things. If lane position 2 offers all 3 of those things, I will be in lane position 2. If lane position 3 offers most of those things and lane position 1 and 2 doesn't offer any of them, I will pick lane position 3. So when I see something like this, the best vision is lane position 3, has the worst space cushion. But it also has a good escape path, which is going to be straight to the left and backwards. So what do I do in this position, this situation? Well, I'm just going to go ahead and move over here. I'm going to move over to lane position. Let's go ahead and do this. I'm going to move over to lane position 1. Okay, so why am I going to move to lane position 1? Why am I going to do that? Well, like I said, I want the best space cushion. Okay, this is the best space cushion. I want the best vision. So if I have to, I could be a little bit more like 0.5, and I can see around this vehicle on the left side. That's all I need. And when it comes to escape paths, what do I have? I have forward, backward, so acceleration, deceleration. I can swerve left or I can swerve right. Now, where can I go left? Probably the best spot is the shoulder. And guess what? Cars don't get that luxury. Cars will not swerve left. They will swerve right. They'll try to swerve into an actual lane. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move into the little spot that I'm allowed, and I'm going to move in there because I know my bike and I can handle that. Oh, snap. Kyle Morton. Yeah, we're not doing the giveaway anymore, so careful with that. We're working on something else. We're actually giving away the motorcycle. Snow in the median. It's probably frost, but the thing is, you can handle it. You can handle it if you had to. If you absolutely had to. See where he got pushed out? You see where I got pushed out anyways? Now look at your vision. You can handle this. You can handle this if you had to. Look at his vision. Look how far you can see. And we're just right here. That's what I'd be doing. We're working on some things for the Patreon. We're gonna be working on possible gear giveaway, like a lot of gear giveaways.
Hey there.
Hey, llama. Did I miss something here? 30 mile, okay, 30 mile an hour road. It's their emergency, let them do it. Are we purposely following?
Pardon? I heard what you said, yeah. I heard what you said. You what?
Not a good answer there. Do you think it's smart to go between two cars on an island?
It's called filtering. It's in the highway code.
I know, but I'm just saying it's not very smart. It's causing an accident.
It's in the highway code.
Okay. That's fine, well, that's an answer.
I think she had a problem with his lane filtering. He's letting her know, you know, we could do it legally. Some people, they're purposely oblivious to the rules, so they can have a stance to fight on, and some people literally don't know. So that was a weird situation. Nomadic Narrative would really like to hear your views on cross-country motorcycling risks, like Che Guevara. Greetings from India. Thanks for all your educational videos. So my views on cross-country motorcycling, I don't have the best ones. I really don't. I don't know too much about it. He should be using a rock form mount anyways. Who you should be talking to is 40 times around. I like that guy. He's a good guy. Also, Mototrex. Sorry, I keep burping. So FTA Adventures. This is the guy you want. This is the guy you want. Okay. How do I share his channel? Anyway, so top 5 mistakes of motorcycle travel. Tim's 10 tips for traveling solo on a motorcycle. How he packs for long trips to all the national parks. This guy is who you want to go to. This guy is who you want to go to. So I just typed in 40 times around. You see it on the top? 40 times around, FTA Adventures. He is the guy. Sorry I couldn't answer your question, Nomadic Narrative, but I will try to give you resources of people that I think would definitely be helpful to you. Okay, so I don't always have all the answers. I'm not going to pretend I know all the answers, but that is definitely who I would, if I was wanting to do that, I'd be contacting him. But yeah, thank you for the super chat, guys. If you want a question answered, like it pops right in my face, please do. Like even if it's a $2 super chat, whatever it is, it pops up on my screen. It really does. I appreciate everything you guys are doing. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, I love the Magpie Flies. I love her art. Absolutely love her art. She's amazing. So down to earth, too. So humble. I support her. Whatever she wants to do. As the Magpie Flies. Exactly. All right, looking left, looking right, looking left. Getting ready to go. Where'd you come from, buddy? And that's just one of those things. So in this situation, I just let them go. I'd let the car go. I'll wait, because guess what? I'm on a motorcycle and they're in a car. Suckers.
What are you doing?
Dylan, do you think it is all right to buy a motorcycle at 16? I really like motorcycles, but I wanted to hear your perspective on it. Once again, you're still brand new. You're still learning things. You're at 16 years old. My kid is 13, about to be 14 in February. So when I think of him getting on a motorcycle, it's a little scary, especially on the road. We're training him now. You don't have that training, maybe. I don't know. Up to this point. The thing is, what I would do before buying a motorcycle at 16 is pay for an MSF BRC1 class. Okay, you might not even like motorcycling. And then you take the class and you're like, oh, okay, well, now I'm glad I took that instead of buying a motorcycle. And you're going to have a ton of fun. You're going to learn everything and then become like two-wheel therapy, become a crew member. No, but then go out and find a bike that you like. Because you might be thinking, oh, I want to get a 600, 1,000 cc, but then you're going to go to the MSF class and you're going to ride a 250, 150, whatever it is they have. And you're like, oh, this is all I want. It's going to help you out. Think of it as like a trial run. You play video games, right? This is your trial. You know, you get this is your tutorial mode before jumping into the full game. I do think it's all right for a 16-year-old to ride a motorcycle. Just you got to be safe about it. Oh, that's the scary part. Let's go ahead. Let's watch it fully. I was paying attention to the question. Thank you for becoming a member, Two Wheel Therapy. Good braking. Good braking. Good braking. Simple, easy, perfect. Okay, so when I first see this, I see that we have a blind corner. Okay, blind corner is a little scary. So when I talked about positioning yourself for safety, you know, the planning, position yourself for safety, locate hazards, adapt to those hazards, and then navigate threats. So we're in lane position 1, 2, and 3. We're in lane position 2 right now. What I would be doing is lane position 3, because that's going to give me the best line of sight, okay? So this only gives me this line of sight, and this only gives me this. So I want to be able to see everything versus just a little bit. Does that make sense? So it's all about line of sight in this situation. With line of sight, it's going to allow me to see around the corner versus seeing it and then have to look around it at the last second. I want to see around it while I'm riding. So that's why I would be in lane position 3 right here, just so I can have that vision. Remember, I'm always positioning myself for vision, space cushion, and escape routes. And this is going to give me the best out of all of them. So when we're moving forward like this, oh, it's like a little turtle head poking out. That's a dangerous situation if you're not near a toilet. So if I was in lane position 3, I could swerve into here. I can maybe brake because I saw it way ahead of time. So I got this total stopping distance, but I could swerve. I could do a lot of things. But right here, I barely just now noticed it. Maybe we would have noticed it just maybe like, 5 meters back, 5 yards back, however you want to think about it. But that will buy you so much time. So he starts to brake. Now, this is the situation where it's like, well, do I shoot for the gap that is closing or opening, or do I shoot for the gap that is closing? So closing on the right, opening on the left. Or do I try to stop in between? Okay, you have to go through all this process in your head. It's like, what do I do? What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? This is why you probably do both. Apply the brakes, swerve out of the way. So a little honk at the end, that's fine. The dude stopped, non-issue. There it is. Handled it. Merging. He saw it. He saw it. Stikill's husband got a Honda Rebel 500, and I ended up being better than him at first. Maybe driving manual made it easier. Yes, you already understand the clutch, the friction zone, and how you have to marry the throttle with that. It's just a little reversed because in a car, it's your left foot, and right hand versus your left hand for the clutch instead of your left foot, and then it's your left foot for the shifting. So yeah, you start to understand the basics of it. All right, so right away, I want you guys to see this. I'm going to go ahead and put this down real quick. I want you to see what happened here. Okay, we're going 98 miles per hour. Okay, this is miles per hour. I'm pretty sure it is. 98 miles per hour. We came upon this vehicle really, really fast, okay? So we have, once again, a long line up here. Our lane is not moving. We have it is moving. We have a very easy open road. What do you think somebody, especially in a performance vehicle, is going to want to do? They're going to want to come into our lane because their lane is going too slow. So when I see this, and we're catching up, and oh no, it might be kilometers per hour, I don't know. Now we're side by side. Now, a lot of it can be that the motorcycle rider wants to see who's in the car, right? Wants to see who's in the car. Well, don't think like that. You need to keep going. You need to keep doing your thing. So this vehicle is going to come into our path, and we should have not been next to that vehicle. Why speed up just to get close? Roundabout. Same thing. Look, you have good vision. There we go. Good job, Moto Thrill. Oh, let's put you guys back up. Whoa! It feels like we're going slow, though. Uh-oh. Same thing. Same thing. That's right, Dale. The music is just... Guys, if you want to become a member and have access to the Crew Lounge on the Discord, click the link in the chat. $2 a month. It helps the channel so much. Hey, CRG Motors, baby. Woo! Are you here? New member right here. Good job breaking. I did an AAR on that video. I just want to give a shout out to him again. Whoa, you're about to dump the bike there. I gave a shout out on this video. This video was actually sent it to me. Hopefully you're here, man. Are you here, Craig? So we're going to be moving forward. We're moving forward. This is the crest of the hill. So the crest of the hill is basically, to me, is a vertical blind turn. So since you can't see over the top and then you're going to go down, I like to slow down, which is kind of weird, right? Slow down going up. Just use the momentum of the bike. And then when you're at the top of the hill, okay, I can see. Now I can go ahead and accelerate. So it's a lot like a blind turn when you're going around the turn. You're doing slow look press, still pressing. And, oh, I can see where I'm going. Now I'm rolling. Okay, you do a maintaining of the throttle, so you're not accelerating, but you're maintaining it, and now you go around it. Same thing with this. Oh, there's the side of the vehicle right there. Ay. A little scary. So what he did was apply some brake pressure, stood it up, end of story, let the person get in front, position yourself for safety because you don't want anybody behind you running into you because you are slowing down and stopping and they're paying attention to you, not paying attention to who's in front, just like that motorcycle rider that crashed into the other motorcycle rider when the cop got out. So position yourself for safety. So as soon as I see something like this, yeah, I'm going to slow down, but I'm also going to kind of get closer to this line because it's going to increase my space cushion for him. And then it's also going to hopefully prevent anybody running behind me and crashing into me. Okay, if anything, what somebody's going to do behind you is either they're going to stop and slow down like they're supposed to, or they're going to swerve left in a big open lane. So I'm going to make sure I'm off to the right. So there's so much that goes into it, and that's why you need to have 360 degrees situational awareness. And if you can, include top and down, you know, up and above and below. Did a good job here. Did a good job. Practice your tight turn from a stops. Tight turn from a stop. Scooter wheelbases are really narrow.
Lives told me he wants 1 million subscribers by 2022.
1 million subscribers in 2022. That's your goal. Good job. Oh, you guys know we're in class. Make sure you sign in. Let's go ahead and move it over. We're gonna do stupid. Sign into today's class by clicking that like button. We're gonna jump into this next thing. We're 1 hour into class. We got another 45 minutes basically left of class. I do like 99 lives, but I like all these people that gives us this nice entertainment, nice instructional value. Also support all of our sponsors. If you want a rock form handlebar mount, which is right here, I have it on all my bikes. Use the link in the description. You don't even have to use code DanDan25. You just click the link and it's automatically applied. But if you want to, motorcycleridingtips.com, Cardo, boom, right there. Help support the channel by supporting the sponsors, or just become a member today. For $2 a month, you get a mustache, all the emojis, all those things. I want to see some emojis in the chat. Nice speed limit.
It's a stop sign. Dude, stop sign. No. No! Get back here, you piece of... Hey, it's a stop sign!
Look at those emojis. Woo! Okay. Still? All right, so we know the interaction and reaction was not correct. So let's do this. Let's just go over what initiated some of this so that we have a better understanding. And what I realize is that if we have a better understanding, we are able... Llama, it's fine. Thank you for all the emojis. We have a better understanding of what happened, so that way we don't react this way. I feel like education is very... very important. So when I see something like this, and I see that, you know, we're traveling, we have this vehicle. Let's go back even further. So we have this vehicle right where it says the jig is up now, United States. They're going to close this distance between this vehicle and them, okay? This vehicle is too slow for them in their lane. Also, you have an exit only sign coming up. So I don't want... If I was this person and I wasn't going to turn, and on top of that, if this person is going too slow, I'm going to find a lane that is faster. That is what I'm going to do. But for me as a person, I'm going to make sure I do it safely. I'm not going to do what this person did. But I at least understand what they're trying to do. So now I can modulate how I react, interact, all these different things. I can prepare myself. I can plan. I can position myself for safety. So now it's like an impatient driver. We have the exit only. We have a gap right here to go. They tend to do that, okay? They tend to do that. And that's the thing, is that if I was this motorcyclist and I realized we have somebody coming, because if I had 360 situation awareness, I could see them coming up closer and closer to my mirror. What I'm going to do is decelerate just a little bit to let this person in if they choose to do so. If they choose to stay in this lane because they're going to exit, then I'll go ahead and go. I'm constantly modulating what I am doing on the bike, depending on other people. I am the lowest of the low on the totem pole because of all of these potential threats and hazards around me. I don't pretend that I am better than anybody on the road. I don't pretend that I'm the safest. I don't pretend I'm the most trained. I don't pretend I am the person that is always at the right when I'm on the road. Now, even though I feel like it sometimes, I still don't act it. So now that we know what happened there, it should be a non-issue if we just roll off the throttle just a little bit. Non-issue. Leave it alone. Leave it alone. So now it almost seems like it's a coordinated effort to slow this person down, to box it in. We are getting into a point where this Chevy Equinox is getting close to having to do some self-defense measures and hit you. This is a scary situation for anybody in a vehicle. They don't know who you are and what you're going to do and what you're capable of. So it's very hard. It's very hard to have a quality and positive interaction with the car drivers if we're constantly doing this kind of stuff. Now, why did they do that in the first place? Why did they react that way? There's a legit feeling of life-threatening issues. That's what that is. They literally felt that their life was in danger, so they're going to act like this. If your life's in danger, my reaction isn't to do this. My reaction is to, how do I prevent that in the first place? I want more training. If I had a close call in the fire department, if I had a close call and there's like a roof collapse right next to me, I would like to know, was there warning signs that I didn't see? Were we supposed to be in that fire? Who's in charge? Who's the safety officer that said go in and recognize that the AC unit on the top of the building or on top of the roof was actually caving in but didn't say anything over the radio? Like, that's my thought process. It's not, oh, this guy's trying to kill me, I need to attack back. No, it's, I need more training. Holy crap. This came out of nowhere. What do I do to prevent that? So that right there is my mentality. Their mentality is a little different, and that's fine. Honestly, that's fine. I can't control that, but here's the thing. You guys are all here in class. I want you to help me control it. Wait, I want you to help me. No, I want you to control it. I want to help you control it. There you go. Jeez, Matt, teleprompter. Come on. Woo. Scarlett. I don't know. Who is the safety officer? That's a no bueno situation there. Don't be a turd. Really, that's what it is. Careful, 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 careful. There it is. Got a little poop in his pants. Ooh. So that's the problem with lane filtering in an intersection. The other cars aren't looking for you at that point. This car right here is looking at the cars you just passed. All of a sudden, they see this little baby thing come out, and they don't have time to react. This car saw you last second. You saw it last second, too. So to say, you know, this car driver is trying to kill me, this car driver did that on purpose. No, the car driver didn't do it on purpose. The car driver saw you last second just like you saw them last second. So am I supposed to be pissed that they saw me last second, or am I pissed at myself for seeing this car last second? You know, who am I supposed to be pissed at? Me or them? I'll take it on myself. I'm responsible for my own safety. Ted Joe 13, baby. How you doing? Deb. How you doing, Deb? I made it a little later today. Sharp turn to the right. Careful, careful, careful. Are we going to have a cornering issue? Okay, okay. Good, good, good. Oh, why are you braking? Why are you braking? Oh, target fixated. Let's go over this one more time. All right, so what we have coming up is a sharp turn to the right. You can see it with the sign right there. It says 25. We have all the chevrons. Now we're getting prepped and ready. We're not slowing down before the turn. We're just going to take the turn, and then all of a sudden, somebody, the truck, got our attention, and we started going towards that vehicle. At no point was a vehicle in our lane. At no point did we have hazards. Why did we go in front of that vehicle? That's a very scary and perplexing issue, okay? It was all wind noise, so you didn't hear anything. So what really happened here It's going to be that vision issue. The vision is going to be the problem. Okay, we have all those chevrons right there indicating it's a sharp turn. We also have a blind turn. When it comes to cornering, you need to maintain your vision. So you're constantly going around a corner, and this is all you can see. Okay, so you're constantly going around the corner. You're constantly going around the corner. All of a sudden, right now the camera is the truck. Now I'm looking at the truck. Now I'm going when the corner should keep going this way. So I'm constantly going. It's like I'm turning. I see a truck. Now I'm going towards you. Why are you doing that? You're constantly going, and you're going to keep going. The truck is still coming this way, never in your path of travel. So why are we freaking out? It's because we're just not used to it. You're not used to it. You see something in your path of travel, you need to stick to that line, stick to your lane, stick to looking where you want to go. You see something that distracts you, you're going to look at it and you're going to go towards it. You can't do that in the middle of a turn. The turn's still there. The turn is not going to change the road for you to go on. You got to be very, very careful with this. You got to be very careful with this. So what do I do when it comes to that? Easy. What do we have? We have this line. We have this line. The scary thing is the truck is going this way. So I'm not going to stare at this line. I'm going to stare at this line. I'm going to stare at the white line on the right side. That is going to guide me. That's going to guide me. I'm going to be going, and I see the truck. What's the truck? Okay, I'm going to look at the line. I got to stay at the line. I got to stay looking at the line, and you continue on to the path. Your vision is very important. You look where you want to go. And if you look at the truck, you're going to go towards the truck. Because why did we do that? Why did we do that? There was zero reason to. Nothing in our path of travel. I'd go with the 650 Steak Hills. Why are you aiming at the... Get out of the road! Oh. He has to go that way. Sorry. Forgot he's on the left side. Is shock? Do I need any biking experience when learning to ride a motorcycle? It will help. It will definitely help. I recommend learning how to ride a bike before. You never know what's over the crest. Exactly. Oh! Good thing he's on a dual sport. Yeah, exactly. All right, one more time. You never know what's around the corner. Oh, they swerved. You swerved. Cool, cool. Lucky to be an off-roader in this case. Yeah, yeah. Are they riding on the shoulder? Already one factor right there. Nobody expects somebody to ride on the shoulder. Okay, I guess everybody does it. That's the problem when you don't have rules and people just keep doing whatever they want. So the driver got really close to the back of my bike before changing lanes. After confronting the driver, he begins to tell me how I'm one of the one who's wrong when it then takes off. Okay, and almost loses control of his car trying to cut me off. I tried to pull up to him again at the red light, and he takes it to run away from me. All right. Just leave it.
You got really close to me. You got really close to me. That's very dangerous. You know when the bike starts off slow.
All right. So guys, the Discord is absolutely free. Join the Discord. It is free to join and hang out with other people.
You need to watch the f out because I'm vulnerable.
We have 460 people in class today. Amazing. Make sure you guys hit that like button. Sign into today's class. His problem.
Almost Nate flipping off an old. Oh, I wanted to go chase that, but it's not worth it.
Needs a rock form mount. Blitzen, what was your bike? He had that bike? This is a stunt. This is a stunner. Oh, what are you doing there, car?
Fucking person here, dude. God.
What is going on here?
Kids.
Hey, a Can-Am Spider. That is so close. Whoa, not safe at all. Tom, how you doing, dude?
Ow! You were on. What's up? Over there. Listen. Get the don't.
This is my property.
No, it's not. Let me see it.
Off.
Let's see it.
Okay?
No, it's not your property.
Listen.
Here, hold this. Hold this.
Listen.
Hold this.
This is his property.
This is
right
my
here.
property. Let me see it.
Okay? See what?
I want to see the documents.
You think he carries the
Are
deed
you
on him?
are retarded?
Why don't you go to Royalty Exotics over there? Now that's him.
Okay. I want to see this.
Okay. Let's see. All right, anyway, what's my time, dude? I don't care about this guy.
36.7.
Sorry, you lost. I lost? Seriously? Yeah.
I know it's not true because I know the owner.
Yeah. Which one am I going to look at? All right. All right. So, we will resume. If you come up to me again, I'm going to beat you. All right?
Let's go somewhere then.
Okay?
Let's
We're
go.
outside right now.
You say
Okay?
it's your property. Fuck you up on your property.
Yeah.
Turn off the camera.
I'm not
No, we're not going
to
to
turn the camera
Let's
off.
go. Let's call 911. Let's get it now.
Go do it. Yeah. Call 911.
He's so angry. I don't know why he's angry.
Okay.
Okay. Call him.
Why is this bothering you?
Because you're about to hit my dog, you dumb. Yeah, I'd like to see that.
I'm gonna literally headbutt you and break your nose right now. Okay, you have 30 seconds to go in your face. Anyways, listen, we got a bored ass mother. We got nothing else to do. I guess during COVID, people don't have anything better to do. This is an idiot.
He's in your face.
I'd rather just hit you in the face.
Oh, and then you'll go to jail.
No, I won't. It's a battery ticket.
Where's your dog?
All right, hey, we don't have time for this guy. Don't even entertain him. Okay. So show him the top left. And you could go away. We're not going there now.
Oh,
So,
are you sure?
Yeah, take your dog, go over
I
there.
appreciate that.
All right,
Yeah.
go. I'm here.
What,
What was the time? Dude, just go away. I don't
Let's
have
go.
time for you. Go.
I don't have time for you either, girls.
Clearly you do. You got a lot of time. Apparently you have a lot of time. All right.
It's true.
Ah.
I'm gonna hit him now. I have to.
Houston.
I have to hit him. Why
Okay,
we have to ruin
just
our
show me
video?
this. Who cares about this guy, bro?
See, when I see videos like that, that's my face. It's just one of those things. It's just like, what? We don't know what this guy's problem is, and it's like I want to share with you guys like what I would do, because I know some of you guys are probably getting into a situation to where you're practicing on a parking lot and you're wanting to do some things. Maybe not like this. You know, you're not hauling ass. You're actually doing some training, right? You're actually doing some training. So it's like I want to help you guys out when it comes to what it is that you're supposed to do in that situation. Really, at the end of the day, is if you don't own the property, you need to leave. The thing is, this guy owns the property. So, like, what do you do? If you own the property, you obviously don't need to leave. Simple as that. But then you also get into the point where it's a hazard for you, even if you own the property. So if you really need to, you know, you just you call the cops. because he's technically trespassing on your property. So there's different ways to deal with it. But that guy, whew. He's so lucky he didn't get his butt kicked by these two dudes.
Houston, I have to hit him. Why
Okay, just show me
this.
this. Who cares about this guy, bro?
Hey, good swerve. Oh my gosh. It's because he has a ram mount, not rock form, baby. Use code DanDan25 or just click the link in the description. You don't even have to use the code. Kakashi, yeah, I agree. I'm having a good time now. Woo! 500 classmates? 500 people in class? Let's see how many members we can get out of that. We only got 3 new members today, which I really appreciate. Don't get me wrong. But I like how it's all green on the right side. That's when you're a member. $2. Click the join button. Click the join button. Check it out. You get a bunch of emojis. You get Discord all access, everything. More India stuff. There's like no traffic laws. Or there is, but I don't know. I function better with structure. Yeah, it's from Moto Madness. I'm about to skip. What's happening here? Oh, there it is. Whoa, why'd you panic brake? It seemed like it was coming. Chris Johnson, the mighty Aki Lex. I think I said it right. Welcome, baby. Welcome, guys. So right here, you're traveling, you see somebody on the side of the road like that, be very concerned. You know, just go into orange stage for a quick second. Once you pass them, you can go back to yellow stage. Okay, you see the tires right there? You see the tires turning? All right, just start applying the brakes. He's going to obviously get in your path of travel. Now he's definitely in your path of travel. He's not going to get out of your way in time. Just apply more and more progressive brake pressure. Chris Johnson, welcome. So that right there with the handlebars, too much front brake, lost a little bit of traction, released that front brake, and made it to where he wasn't going to crash. Guys, if you don't have it's fine. If you can't support on YouTube, join the Discord. Discord's free. Discord is absolutely free, and it's good to have you guys there. That number is actually 5,400 people now. All right. Oh, look, we got another one. Vez, great question. Real quick, Vez, great question. Hey, Dan, I have ABS brakes. Should I still be careful about braking too hard? Yes, you don't want to activate your ABS. ABS, I look at ABS as a hey, Cody Loser, welcome. I look at ABS as a safety net. So if you're, you know, a trapeze, I always talk about as like a trapeze artist. So trapeze artist, you know, you have to have the skill to go from one thing to the next. You know, you're doing all that stuff. But just in case your skill fails just a teeny tiny bit, you want to have that safety net below you. Okay? So the goal is to never fall into the safety net. The goal is to never really activate ABS. The goal is to have the skill to never use it, but damn, do you want it there just in case. So still practice that progressive brake pressure. Still go out and train. But if you accidentally squeeze too much too quickly, thank gosh you have ABS. That's how I look at it. Thank you for becoming members. We got 6 new members today. Let's see if we can get 14 more. Let's get 20 total. Let's see if we can do that. It's in the holster, buddy.
Flash the gun! Flash the gun! Flash the gun!
Hey, that is illegal. You can't be brandishing a firearm even if you're a cop. Just because you're a cop.
I've got the whole thing. I'm gonna send that in now to your supporting officer. Good luck finding a new job in the coronavirus.
Supporting officers. Whoa. Yeah, the officers should. Okay. That, yeah, I'll go over it. So, from what I understand, I think I heard a story about this. This is a 1%er club right here. Let me go ahead and let's do that. So ER, so everything regular, that's his name, was riding in the open desert and noticed a bunch of bikers in front. He downshifted to pass them. Then this happened. So I learned something recently. I learned something, not recently. I learned something a couple months ago because somebody made a comment. I actually posted it on my Instagram. I was like, is this fine? Is this okay? And it was the tail gunner or the rear, you know, whatever you guys call it. With 1%ers, you're not allowed to pass them. No, it's like 1%ers, you're not allowed to pass. PB&J, woo, I love PB&Js. Welcome to the crew. You're not allowed to pass 1% clubs. You're just not. The person in the back is going to prevent you or let you know, the sweeper, there you go, is going to let you know, no, you're not supposed to do that. So I think this rider just went to go. And here's the thing. I didn't know about this, guys. I didn't know about this until I posted about it a couple months ago on my Instagram, which you guys should totally follow me on. I didn't know about it. And then so people were telling me, if you try to pass, they're going to try to take you out. And that's scary. I don't think it's right. But here's the thing. I'm not going to mess with 1%ers. If I see a group of riders, I'm not going to just haul past them. I've always just kind of got up to them and kind of double checked and looked and see what's up. I just want to see their bikes and stuff. And if it ever occurs to me now that I have this awareness that I need to ask permission, I will. Because at the end of the day, it's not worth it. So what happened here, he's going to try to pass. And this guy is part of the club, and that's his job. That's his job. It's not about legalities. It's not about legalities at all. It's about the social aspect. It's a social contract. They are dictating their own rules of the road, which is not legal, but they're also not doing other legal things. So messing you up is not really that high on their list of things they try to avoid. Yeah, I don't know what he was trying to do. I really don't know what this guy was trying to do, pass on the inside type thing. I don't understand. Maybe they were in the other lane and whatever. Anyways, because you can't see anything. But that's why it happens. I'm not saying it's right, and I'm not saying you guys should figure something out. So at this point, he's weaving in front of me, keeping me from the pack. I now know that the stuff they said on TV was real. Yeah, 82 Tony PR saying, yeah, exactly. So I signaled to keep going. I don't want no issues. The president finally signals me to pass them. I drop the gear and disappear. It's as simple as that. It's not right, but my main concern is your guys' safety, and I don't want you guys to get hurt. So I'm just kind of bringing some awareness to that. I don't think it's right, but... And it's only the 1%ers that do this. So if you get... That was like a warning. And it's stupid. I know. 7 new members today. Let's see if we can get 13 more. Trouble on the highway. Imagine if Biker had been on the side of the car, game over.
A posição dela é diferente das outras motos, tá? Que da 125 pega melhor o ângulo. Olha, cheio de pedra, galera. Deixa eu passar esse caminhão logo aqui.
I can't understand this camera angle. Sorry, guys. We're just gonna keep going. It's like making me dizzy.
Yeah. Are you gonna buy me dinner before you there you? Back there. Yeah, you're right with me.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, you're
drive your bike. I need to drive. You don't know how to drive.
You don't know how to drive. See you on YouTube, you.
Alrighty. Hey, it's another Kawasaki Vulcan S, which, guys, by the way, Kawasaki Vulcan S's are amazing beginner bikes. They're higher than a Rebel 500, like in CCs, but they're really good bikes. They're really good bikes. If you're looking for a cruiser that's more than a Rebel 500, look into the Kawasaki Vulcan S. And then after that, I would look into an Indian Scout. Then after that, I guess a Harley. Oh, lane merging. All right, class, why did this lane merge? Or why did this white car merge? I'm going to play it again. Why did this white car merge? Write it in the chitty chat. So blocky sim. I run with a, I missed it. Where is it? I run with an MCC, not a 1% club. Best etiquette to pass a group tends to be indicate, then wait for the last rider to signal you out. See, the problem with that blocky sim, and I'm not saying, not the problem with what you're doing. The problem is the general public doesn't know that. So now you create a situation where, I'm not saying you are, that rule creates a situation where it's going to be open to conflict. And what is that rule helping with? Like for you, like what is that rule preventing and mitigating for the club? Because is it causing more problems? That means the rule to me is not that good. But that's just me. I literally don't know. Literally don't know. Why did that car come into our lane? Why did this car come into our lane? Why is it coming into our lane, class? No wrong answers. No wrong answers. Except for Joseph. No, except for that one. Gender has nothing to do with it. Whoa, illegal. Well, I guess not really, but very dangerous and stupid.
Why don't you look where you're going, lady?
I was going fast.
No, I wasn't. I was going 35. Really? You didn't look?
Slow. Exactly. Blind spot too.
Gotta be kidding me.
35 is fast. Should be 25 in a neighborhood, but
Back is the time that I had an accident, and it's because people don't look. You're parked on that side of the street making a U-turn. Yeah. If you're making a U-turn, look behind you. Seriously, I'm going 35 in a street. 35 miles an hour.
it's 25 where I live, yeah.
Come on.
the speed that you go, it's fine that you're comfortable with, but you're probably comfortable with going 35 because nothing's ever happened to you, and you're capable of doing it. Like you feel comfortable going 35 miles per hour, but it's because nothing has happened to you yet. When you see these things and you realize 25 is a good speed limit to go, I should probably stick to that. That is where it should go. This is a really difficult situation to be in because the woman is telling the truth. He's telling the truth. They're both truths. It's his truth versus her truth. And it's like, well, then what the hell happened? What the hell happened? It really comes down to what the brain really does. The brain tricks you. And really, the only way I figured this out is through my own mental health. And the brain is tricking her into not seeing a motorcyclist with inattentional blindness, motion-induced blindness, or the fact that they're not familiar with motorcycles, so she just doesn't see him. So to best explain that phenomenon is that you're looking to go buy a car, a specific, let's say a Jeep. You're going to go out and buy a specific two-door Jeep. All of a sudden, you start seeing Jeeps on the road like crazy. It's because you're thinking about it. So most car drivers don't think of motorcyclists, so they don't see motorcyclists. Most car drivers think of other cars, so they see other cars. And it's kind of blind to them with the motorcycles. Same thing with motion-induced blindness. Same thing with inattentional blindness. Motion-induced blindness is you are a stationary object, and behind you it seems like it's moving, so you blend into the stationary, or you start to blend in with the background. Inattentional blindness goes along the lines of this woman is focused left, right, only looking for specific things, and the brain blocks out things that are important, like a motorcyclist. So her truth is actually true. Our truth is actually true. We're perfectly fine riding 35 in this area, but the problem is it doesn't mean we should. We should always be aware of this whole situation. I have a feeling he's not going 35, or he's not going. It's like they blocked out the speed. That's more than 35, guys. I'm sorry.
Why don't you look where you're going, lady?
I was going fast.
No, I wasn't. I was going 35.
What?
Really? You didn't look?
Honestly, I was just turning.
Man,
Hey, look, what?
gotta be kidding me.
I'll call you. Want me to call the police?
Yeah, call the police. Just so they can do an investigation, that's all.
Right when I get my motorcycle back is that time that I had an accident. And it's because people don't look. You're parked on that side of the street making a U-turn.
Yeah, Tom. All right.
Yeah. If you're making a U-turn, look behind you.
Great idea.
I look both ways and here you come.
Seriously, I'm going 35 in a street. 35 miles an hour. Come on.
So real quick, where are you at? Tom, you're nothing against you. I'm just gonna remove your comment so nobody can cheat. Let's watch this real quick. 1 second. There we go. There we go.
This is a test of
Just watch.
selective attention. This is a test of selective attention. Count how many times the players wearing white pass the basketball.
How many times did they pass? How many times are they passing?
How many passes did you count? The correct answer is 15 passes.
Did you guys get that? 15 passes. Did you get that?
You see the gorilla. This video is from research by Daniel Simons and Christopher.
So this plays into...
And is copyrighted.
Yeah, it's copyrighted, whatever.
It is available for use in talks, training...
This is probably going to get copyright claimed, but this is a very good demonstration of inattentional blindness and what you're focusing on. So you focusing on the basketball passes, you didn't see the gorilla unless you're fully situationally aware. So with this woman... So this woman, when she pulls out in front, she doesn't see you because she's not looking for you. She's looking for the basketball passes. So right there, if any of you didn't see the gorilla, are you a bad person that you missed the gorilla? So when we have this negative view of car drivers when they accidentally hit us and they literally say, I didn't see you, that's literally it. They didn't see you. So if you didn't see the gorilla, you're not a bad person, probably. Okay? You're too busy counting basketball passes. You're too busy looking left, looking right. You're too busy looking for cars. You're too busy looking for the street lights. You're too busy looking for certain thing. Side of the vehicle? Oh, what are we doing here? I missed it. I was looking down. Imagine accidentally accelerating off that. Whoa, what are you doing?
Come past this house one more time, I'm phoning the cops.
Really?
Get the f out of here, man. Go home.
Oh, slow down, slow down. That's a non-issue. Come on. Let's see some non-issues in the chat. Non-issue.
Whoa! Hey! Whoa! Hey! 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 Whoa! Hey! God damn it! What the f? No license plate?
Whoa, whoa. Whoa, 1 second. Look. He's got... What are all these stats on the right side? His heart rate? How is he doing the heart rate thing?
Hey!
His heart rate is high.
Hey! What the hell? 174 GBT! Look before you turn!
140.
Hey! Hey! Hey!
Oh, is this a bicyclist? Oh, okay. That makes more sense. That makes sense. I was like, is this motorcyclist have a heart rate thing? All right, side of the vehicle, same thing. Be very careful. It's a bicycle, okay. Tapiwa, what happened?
红灯右转呢，你没看到红灯哦，你往拖。我錄影哦，我錄影哦。錄影得前啊，唔係可以我笨咗，錄影得前冇啦，跟人快啲，跟快，好啦，繼續繼續。
we're just gonna power through this. We're at the end of class, guys. Just want to say thank you to everybody that donated, chatted, visited, became a member today. Look at all those sides of the vehicles. Look at all the side of the vehicles, guys. They're all moving. They're all moving. Not paying attention. Swerve, 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 swerve. Just not enough. It really has to do with these drivers not driving their own drive. They're not driving their own drive. This guy's gonna go because this guy went. This guy's not paying attention. He's not looking left, right, left, right. He's not doing it. So drivers don't drive their own drive a lot of the times too. So you got to be very careful with this one. So all you can really do, he's in a decent lane position, but you should still be careful. If this vehicle's tires are still doing this, they're still turning, then he's not stopping. So you need to prevent it in the first place by positioning yourself for safety. It's a crappy situation. Not much we can do. Mitchell Pilot 909. I started my paramedic course next semester. Thanks for the videos, and I look forward to more. Peace. Good luck, man. You're a lot of hours. Get some sleep as much as you can, man. Study. Paramedic course is no joke. Yeah, the Mighty, you can present yourself. Present yourself a little bit, yeah. Thank you for the donation, man. I appreciate it.
Hey, Mark. What? Get the out, you.
Oh, you sent me some. Okay, sweet. So, guys, if you want to send me any clips, please do so. Link is in the chat. If you have any close calls or crashes, send them my way, and I might feature them. Whoa! Wrong way, wrong way, wrong way, wrong way. And the thing is, he's going to come still towards you to get out of the way of other people.
Alright.
So just wait there or move out of the way, exactly like this guy's doing. There you go. Perfect. No, get out of the way. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going.
Yeah.
He's not moving because you're not moving. Oh, Tito, no. We're almost done, guys. Oh! Okay. Watch out, there's a... Okay. There's a little Honda trail bike right there. Good spot to practice your U-turns. It's like a fire station. Oh, where are you going?
What a knob.
I don't know what he's trying to do.
Fast, okay? You've got things up there, you've got kids playing.
I'm not speeding.
Oh, bullshit. It's 8, you can only go very,
Yeah,
very
less
slow.
than 10 to 15.
Yeah.
I'm not speeding.
You were then.
I was not speeding. I wasn't.
All right. Thank you for doing that, Mr. Everybody. I just want to say thank you. We had an amazing class today. 520 people in the class. Make sure you join the Discord. Discord is absolutely free. I'm going to spend some time editing, researching, learning, doing better, getting some training in, and I want you guys to do the same. I want you guys to be smart riders. Go out there and teach and mentor somebody that honestly needs it, to be quite honest. And if you don't have the necessary skills to teach and mentor, just send them my way. Send them to the Motorcycle Training Concepts channel. Check out the link in the description. for that channel. Do some parking lot exercises. I got more videos coming. Got more videos coming on this channel. I got more videos coming on that channel. We got 2 channels that I'm running. Can't wait to see you on the second channel. With that said, though, join the Discord. The Discord is absolutely free. Make sure you do it. It is right there. This is the lounge. Let's go to the crew lounge because this is where all the crew members are. If you are, I don't have my favorites anymore. Let's do a bye. Okay, bye. This is the crew lounge. If you are a member, please join the Discord. Discord is free, and sync up your YouTube membership and Discord to get access to this crew lounge. You get access to everything else just by joining. You don't have to be a member, but you get all the cool stuff if you're here. Thank you guys for all the support. I'll be seeing you around.